everyone, and welcome to another day of our 7 days of yoga. Today we're going to start laying down, so come to lay on your mat. So I want you just to lay here, take the feet about mat width apart and the knees fall into touch and the hands rest on the belly. So make sure that the knees are falling in together so they're actually touching, so you can fully relax the legs and close the eyes. Start to feel the breath moving in and out through the body. Notice the rise and fall of the chest as you breathe, and also the rise and fall of the belly. Know that you're taking this time just for you. So switching off to everything around you, switching off your thoughts, switching off your to-do list. Just focusing on staying present, staying in the present moment. For the present moment is all that really exists right now. Steady breath. 2 more. Slowly start to lift the knees and walk the feet in until they're about hip distance apart. Take the hands on the mat and then just lift the shoulders and draw the shoulder blades together and place them back down on the mat. So now more of your upper back should hopefully be connected to the floor. Press the hands into the mat so you're strong in the arms, you're activating the arms. And then we start to tilt the pelvis, so pressing the lower back into the mat. And then tilt the pelvis the other way, so now lifting the pelvis, tilting it away from you. Again, tilting it, pressing your lower back all the way into the mat, and then tilting the other way, creating quite a big gap between your back and the floor. Keeping this going, just rolling through the lower back. And as you do this, start to engage the navel lock more, drawing the navel in, especially as you tilt the pelvis towards you. So this time, once we start tilting the pelvis towards us, we're going to keep rolling up, pressing into the feet, rolling all the way up into our bridge, holding here. Don't let the arms just go soft here. Keep pressing the arms into the floor so you're active in the arms. Press the knees away from you. Feel the tops of the thighs engaging. Try to stop the knees from falling in or out. Keep them going straight in line with the hips, pointing away from you. Check your navel lock still engaged, but you're not holding your breath. And slowly start to roll back down. Keep that pelvis lifted until the very last. So that wants to be the final thing that comes back down on the mat. And then you just go back into a neutral spine. Picking up the right knee and then the left knee. Wrapping the arms around, giving yourself a big hug. Squeeze the knees into touch. And then if it feels okay, you can start to pick the head up so the nose comes towards the knees, holding yourself here in a tight little ball. And maybe you prefer stillness, or maybe you want to start rocking a little forward and back along the length of the spine. Massaging through the spine and then coming back down. Taking the feet back down to the mat. Half happy baby. So we reach through the inside of your right knee. And then we're going to take the foot up. So it's as if we're standing in a squat position on the ceiling with the right foot, and then we take the left hand and use it to guide the left knee open. So now that's like a counterbalance for this pose. So your full lower back should be equally pressing down into the mat. You shouldn't be rolling over to one side. Use a bit of strength in the right hand just to draw the leg down towards you. If it's too much to reach the foot, you can always hold the front of the shin. You don't have to reach for the foot, but try not to have the leg in this position. So you want it pointing up as if you're standing on the ceiling, and the knee is drawing down towards your shoulder. Focusing on your breath here and relaxing the shoulders. Allow the left knee to come back up to the top, and then place that right foot on top of the left for a reclining pigeon pose. Keep this right foot flexed to protect your knee and start to reach through the gap. Take hold behind the thigh and draw the legs in towards you. This might be enough, or if you want a deeper stretch, you may be able to take hold of the front of the shin instead. It really doesn't matter where you're reaching as long as you're feeling a stretch and you're pulling the legs in towards you. Just make sure you're feeling something here. Focus on your breath and being present in this stretch. Start to release your grip on the leg, let it come back down to the floor, and then let your legs just fall over, keeping the same position, but let them fall over to your left side. Take the left hand and hold onto your ankle, and then take the right hand and just press on the thigh again. So like we did in the happy baby, you're pressing the thigh away from you, so opening the thigh. And then keep that pressing with the leg, and take the arm out in line with the shoulder, palm faces up. And you're reaching away from me. If you want to turn your gaze to that right hand, then you can do. Try to keep both shoulders down on the floor. Take the nose back to point up, and then let the legs come back up to the top and slowly release. Just straightening the legs out, taking the feet together to touch. As you inhale, reach the arms up and over, lengthen through the body. See how nice that feels. And then rebend the knees, bring the hands back so we can go to the other side. Starting with half happy baby, we reach to the inside of your left leg. Start to draw the knee down. Right hand opens the right leg out to your right. And we're trying to draw the knee down towards the shoulder. Remember, the foot is flexed as if you're standing on the ceiling. Shoulders are relaxing down, drawing down towards the earth. Let your right knee come back up and take your left leg over and across the other thigh. So we're just going to make sure we keep the left foot flexed here as we reach through the gap. Take hold behind the thigh, see how that feels. Maybe you want to reach deeper and take hold of the front of the right shin. You can relax your right foot and ankle here, let them be floppy, but keep that left foot flexed as you start to draw the legs in towards your torso and the shoulders relax down. One more breath. And then as you release, you keep the legs in the same position until the right foot comes down to the floor, and then you let the legs fall to the right. Catch hold of the left ankle with the right hand. Sole of the left foot is on the floor, knees pointing up towards the ceiling. Use your left hand first just to press that knee away from you. So you're pressing the thigh away and the knee is pointing directly up. So it's not drawing in towards you, it's pressing up. And then if you want to, you can take the left arm and reach it out in line with the shoulder, turning your gaze towards that left hand. The shoulders melt down into the ground. One more breath. Letting the legs come back up to the top, the nose comes to point back up, and then we release, straighten the legs out one more time. Feet are touching, we inhale, sweep the arms overhead, point the toes, lengthen the entire body, yawning the body awake, and then take the hands to rest on the belly, rebend the knees, take them back to mat width apart. So how we started, we let the knees fall in together to touch. Close the eyes and focus back in on yourself. So we've come full circle, we've come back to where we started. So you can use this time to notice if you feel any different from when we laid here in this position a few minutes ago. And try to notice where you feel different or how you feel different. Maintaining a calm, steady breath. Hopefully you feel focused and calm as you lay here connected to the earth.